It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 15th of November. I'm Michael Groff. We continue with dry conditions, temperatures below average. About the only sensible weather that we'll have in here over the next few days will be some breezy conditions tonight and tomorrow, and an occasional cloud or two passing by. And that's going to continue all the way through the weekend. As we get toward about the middle of next week, just in time for Thanksgiving, we do see a change in the pattern. But that's going to mean absolutely nothing for us except maybe a bit of a warming trend. All right, let's get into it here. First, we'll take a look at that almanac from yesterday. 67 degrees, the afternoon high. 45 was the morning low. And those are 10 and 9 degrees below the climatological averages, respectively. As we take a look outside right now, here just after 9 o'clock, we've got a few clouds out there right now. And we're sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 28, humidity 40%, wind light, and the barometer is rising. All right, checking the upper air look across the nation. And yeah, it's the same old here. We've got a short wave that is diving down the west coast here. It is centered between San Francisco and Los Angeles, that little upper low. And typically you see a low coming at us like that, you might think, ooh, we could see some precipitation. But no, this is a very dry feature. It's moving mostly over land. It does not pick up any Pacific moisture or any moisture from the Gulf of California. So that'll be coming on through tomorrow. But with surface high pressure sitting to the north of us, it's going to mean an increasing pressure gradient. And that's going to result in quite a bit of wind around here, especially tonight and tomorrow. Particularly over Southern California, they could see some really strong winds out there. That's why they have high wind warnings and advisories. The rest of the country, too, seeing that meridional flow on the front side of this ridge across Alaska and the Yukon and Western Canada. So much of the nation actually experiencing below average temperatures in this pattern. You can see on the watch warning map evidence of surface high pressure there, air stagnation advisories over a good portion of southeast Oregon and southwest Idaho, the Treasure Valley up around Boise, some patchy fog that persisted most of the day yesterday. And so with the air just not moving, that's the result, and temperatures way below average. We've got some winter weather advisories over parts of Iowa and Illinois. And here is the convective outlook for today. Not much to talk about here. No organized severe weather expected around the nation. And the precipitation outlook valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Ostensibly a blank map. Nothing in the valley, nothing statewide, nothing region-wide, really. Maybe a shower or two across parts of New Mexico or West Texas. And that's going to be about it for the foreseeable future. Dry conditions to hold on. And we'll talk about why that is right now as we take a look at the models. Here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run valid 2 o'clock today. There's that short wave moving down the west coast and that anomalous upper ridge across Alaska, the Bering Sea, all the way over into northwest Canada. Heights way above average there. So what it all means for us down at the surface today. An occasional high cloud, otherwise mostly sunny. High temperatures should still be somewhere in the upper 60s, maybe close to 70. And then tonight, we're mostly clear. And then a few clouds coming in overnight. And the breezes are going to start to pick up as that pressure gradient increases. North winds will pick up around 10 to 20 miles an hour. Now, with gustier north winds, especially over the West Valley, I do believe that temperatures are going to be a bit more tricky to forecast overnight tonight. We'll see lows probably in the low 40s in the wind-sheltered areas, but could actually stay above 50 in some spots. So we'll go with a range of 43 to 53 for lows tonight. And then tomorrow, this is tomorrow morning about 5 a.m. Check it out. A 1050 millibar high centered right there over the Gem Valley of Idaho. My goodness. That would be a record high pressure or a near record surface pressure for this date, going back through our climatology here. So that indicates very cold air, very strong surface ridge there. And also that just shows you the pressure gradient's going to be really tight here, even down into the southwest. We have pressure around 1035, 1034 millibars here. So obviously breezy to windy conditions, north winds tomorrow. Here in Phoenix, north-northeast winds around 10 to 20. Could see gusts to 30 miles an hour over Southern California. Could see some gusts over 60 miles per hour in some of those canyons. So the fire danger obviously very high. Santa Ana setup will be in place. And watch out for some patchy blowing dust here across southern Arizona as well. Even up in the Northwest Plateau, too, I would expect if you're heading up the 93 toward Vegas or the 40 from Flagstaff over to Kingman, some gusty winds will be with you as well tomorrow. And high temperatures for us, again, upper 60s to around 70. Now, as we go to Thursday, the winds will back off a little bit. Still some breezy conditions at times, though. Highs mid to upper 60s as a reinforcing shot of cool air comes in. Same thing Friday, mid to upper 60s. Then over the weekend, high temperatures, upper 60s to around 70 each day for Saturday. And Sunday is dry. Conditions will persist. Very low relative humidity. And then going into next week, things don't change a whole lot for us. Now, you do see the pattern is going to start to de-amplify. And so we'll see some rain eventually coming into the Pacific Northwest, some mountain snow as well. But for us, again, highs near 70, overnight lows in the 40s. So really no big change. Now, as we go to a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 22nd. And that system over the Pacific Northwest dives southeast across the Four Corners. And again, temperatures here will be a bit below average. But you'll notice the patterns change. The big ridge over Alaska and Western Canada is fading. And then going out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 24th. Oh, yeah, it's Thanksgiving Day. And if this is right, we've got another big ridge building again, except this time it's further to the east. And Arizona is under its influence here. And this is an upper level ridge, and those upper heights are coming up, and that means temperatures would warm up. We could be well up in the 70s for Thanksgiving if this verifies. And we have seen some very, I would say, unusually consistent signs of this happening off of our global model. So confidence out here at 10 days is actually unusually high in this solution. So we do expect temperatures to be at least near, if not a little bit above average for Thanksgiving, and of course, continued dry. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix, and this is going out all the way through the 29th of November off of the European Ensemble. And yeah, the Ensemble mean about 1/10 of an inch. A few members are showing some rain out there toward the end of the month, but we do not expect to see any significant signs of precipitation or significant precipitation anytime soon. All right, looking at rainfall or looking at temperatures off of the national blend of models, we'd love to see rain, but temperatures, again, how's this for consistency? Upper 60s, low 70s, lows in the 40s, cool spots in the 30s, all the way out through Thanksgiving Day. Again, a little bit warmer way out there toward 10 days likely. But man, you just cannot beat this. This is going to be a November that, climatologically speaking, will be below average. And we could really use that after a very warm year so far. That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Thanks to all of you for participating in our live chat. Do appreciate that. And the executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is the one and only. She is my Asian sensation, Michelle. And we did a lot better today. Sometimes the technology works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. We are pushing toward that 1,000 subscriber mark. Once we do, we can have some extra features, the super chats and all that exciting stuff, all those YouTube bells and whistles. Maybe make a little extra money with the videos here, all of your contributions and whatnot. All right, you guys be safe and have yourselves a beautiful Tuesday.